agent visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry agent visa tracking systems. In my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place. And I will tell you, it will be on land, it will be on sea, it will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system.
Okay, so if you forgot your ticket to a game, a soccer game in Argentina, it's not a problem because you can use the microchip that's been embedded under your skin.
So let's see if we get into this particular. This is how I do it.
Alright, Shalom. First off, by giving all credit to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And I want to give a double honors to my apostles and elders of Greatmillstones, those that teach this truth and sincerity. You heard it from the horse's mouth himself. They're talking about biometric tracking system, and Trump is ensuing that he's ensuring that he's going to get it done during his ministry. So you know, I have to say the mark of the beast is not coming, but it's already here. It just hasn't been implemented yet. And they're definitely about to ramp that up. It's definitely right here, right at the corner, or right around the corner. You know, they got the set of the 5G towers. You know, they're pretty much putting everything in place. You know, they're trying to speed this thing up. So just want to get a couple of precepts, because indeed that RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and if you take it, ultimately you're going to be destroyed. So just want to pull a couple of precepts regarding more of this of mark of the beast, starting off with Revelations chapter 16, and I'm gonna see what verse I can start off at. Because for one, you know, a lot of people are gonna take that chip. Esau's gonna set it up to where pretty much people are gonna beg for that chip. People are gonna flock to that chip by the masses. And a lot of people are gonna you know, take that chip, and you know, they think they're gonna take it, you know, secretly. But it's gonna be known, you know, who took the chip. It's gonna be known. It's gonna be clear. So, and that's the first scripture I want to get off, dealing in Revelation chapter 16. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2. It says, "And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image." So again, you know, a lot of people are going to take that chip knowingly, willingly, and you're going to have a lot of people that take that chip, but they're going to try to do it in secret, and it's going to be, again, it's going to be made known who took the chip. You know, again, Trump is talking about biometric. So, you know, this thing is probably going to, you know, connect all to the neural links and So whenever you put something foreign in your body like that, your body doesn't, it's going to react to it in a negative way. So again, when you put something like that in your body, it's definitely going to show. Like if you eat food that's not good, your body's going to react to it. Whether you throw it up or you start sweating a lot or whatever the case may be, your body's going to react to it in a negative way. So again, regarding this chip, you put something foreign in your body like that, it's definitely going to show. Because again, a lot of people are going to take that chip and they're going to try to do it in secret. But again, when you read in Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2 again, it says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast. So again, people who take that chip, you're probably going to have basically all type of sores throughout your body. Again, it's going to show. So, if you take that chip, it's not something you can hide. You're going to be able to hide. And you're probably going to get some type of sickness or cancer or something along those lines. Anyone who takes that chip, again, ultimately, well, a matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Revelation chapter 14. Ultimately, you're going to be destroyed by nuclear fire, because the ultimate destruction of America and those that take this chip is going to be nuclear fire. Also, going to Revelation chapter 14 and verse, what people fail to understand is if you take that chip, you're gonna be judged for it. Revelation chapter 14, and bear with me. Just got off of work. I'm in transit, so bear with me. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So if anyone takes that chip, reading on in verse 10, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. So if anyone takes that chip, you're going to be a partaker of the full cup of the wrath of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And he's not, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, he's not going to let up on anyone who takes that chip. No mercy for anyone who takes that chip. YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is not showing any mercy. You're going to partake in the full cup of the wrath of the King of Terrors. Okay? Reading on, it says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So again, if you take that chip, you're going to partake in the full plagues, all the said perils and dangers, and ultimately, you're going to be destroyed with nuclear missiles, nuclear fire, unquenchable heat. Real quick, if you go to, what is that? Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. It says, bear with me. Zechariah chapter 14 verse 12, it says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahawah will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet." So while you're standing there, because one thing, when America is hit with nuclear missiles, the elect men, and again, I keep talking about that those elect, and again, Lord's will, I do a video explaining, but in the process, as America, aka Babylon the Great, is being destroyed, you're going to have the elect getting saved out of the destruction. Because again, the ultimate plagues is nuclear destruction. And that's what this scripture is detailing. So as you're standing there, witnessing, watching the elect get saved out of this destruction, you're going to be standing there as your flesh, your skin is melting away from your body. It's falling apart. It's falling off your body. It's being incinerated. Reading on, it says, "And their eyes shall consume away in their holes." So you're going to have people's flesh burning off of their body, people's eyes burning out of their sockets. And reading on, it says, "And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." Basically, all of your soft tissues, all of these soft organs and the internal organs, they're going to be slowly, painfully melting away. If you can imagine that type of slow death. So again, anyone who takes that chip, the ultimate plague, ultimate judgment is those nuclear missiles, unquenchable heat. If you go to bear with me. Bear with me. The heat that is coming to this place, it will be a heat like no other. If I could find the scripture. So 2 Peter's chapter 3, verse 10. "But the day of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." Verse 12. "Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." So again, the ultimate plagues, the ultimate judgment despite all the hell that is about to be let loose out here, the ultimate plague, the ultimate judgment is fervent heat. Heat so unimaginable that it's going to burn elements. It's going to melt the elements away, if you can picture that. So again, going back to Revelations, actually, I want to play this other video real quick, so bear with me.
Using public transport, getting access to buildings and paying for coffee is now as simple as a touch of your hand. A microchip implanted beneath the skin gives people the same capabilities as dozens of cards and devices, and it's not as painful as you might think.
What was once confined to science fiction movies
Maybe a little uncomfortable.
Just implanted a radium diode. Maybe the access codes to your job spot.
is now reality for a bunch of Sydney tech heads.
And pay open doors and have my business card in there as well.
Remy Baker and Mitch Hunter from PhD Media are being microchipped to simplify their lives.
With my work pass and potentially my Opal, which will allow me access to my office, to use the printer, to use the scanner.
We won't need any ID cards, we won't need any PIN codes, we won't need any sort of...
Revelations chapter 13. Bear with me. In verse 16. And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So again, Esau's trying to get it to where that chip, everything's going to be, all your data, all your information is going to be on that chip. Your social security, everything. So, I mentioned this before. They're going to push this. Like I said, my opinion, they're probably going to try to make this to, like the next trending topic or the next fab, so to say. They're going to present this in a way that you people beg for it. Here it is with this whole COVID-19. They're already putting the fear in you people. So, once they present this chip, this is going to be the new convenient way of, again, it's going to have all your information, your bank accounts. It's going to have everything. It's going to be so convenient. But again, we just read, if you partake in those plagues, the ultimate judgment is fervent heat. There's another scripture. It tells you how that day is going to be as hot as an oven. So, and again, Trump is talking about biometrics. This is something they're probably going to try to, or they're going to have it to where it connects to the nerve system. So even if you take it and you try to get it out, you probably won't be able to. You might need a real good, expensive doctor, surgeon, or something along those lines. But even so, if you take that chip, even if you take it out, you're still going to be a partaker of the full cup of the wrath of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And it's only going to take for you not to take that chip. It's going to take some serious faith. Which is why the elect, and I say humbly and hope that I'm of that number. But only the elect are not going to take that chip. So, again, this is something that it's not coming, it's already here. And this is soon going to be something that is mandatory. They're going to force the people into taking this chip. When the scripture's talking about the hour of temptation, because there's going to come a point in time where you're either going to take that chip or you're going to die. They're going to kill you. Or they might use your family, or they might use a loved one. And this is where your faith comes in. This is the hour of temptation which also goes into Jacob's trouble. And it's coming. Again, I always say it's not coming. It's practically here. And they're about to implement this. So be on the lookout. Again, they already have the 5G tower set up, which is pretty much for these 5G towers is pretty much for the RFID chip technology. So just be on the lookout, because this is something that is definitely coming. And this is the major prophecy, one of the major prophecies to be fulfilled before we. And again, I speak humbly, hoping that I'm of that small remnant that gets saved out of here. But this is one of the major prophecies that has to take place before the elect get beamed out of here. So hopefully you were edified. Lord's will, I can continue to push these videos. And until next time, I say shalom.